10 Disney tips that no one shares with you, but I got you back. Hi, I'm Whitney with Faith, Trust, in Christ. And today on the channel, we are talking about 10 Disney tips that no one likes to share or forgets to share. So I'm your girl and I'm gonna help you out just to make your vacation go a little bit smoother. So number one on the list is Disney transportation can get you from anywhere on Walt Disney World property, but it does take time and not everyone understands or knows that. Disney World is 25,000 acres, the size of San Francisco. So it's gonna take you a little bit to get from point A to point B to your resort, to another resort, to the parks, to Disney Springs. It's gonna take a little bit of time. You also need to understand how Disney transportation works. I have a full video on our channel if you'd like to check it out, and I'll have the link down below for you guys describing transportation and how to use it. But it can take you a long time to get from point A to point B. We like to plan for at least 45 minutes to an hour to get to the parks. We also like to go ahead and plan for at least an hour to an hour and a half for Disney resort reservations. So say you have a reservation at Chef Mickey's, but you're staying at All Stars. It's gonna take you a little bit of time to get there because you cannot get a direct bus to Chef Mickey's, to the Contemporary. So you have to go to a park first. So there is going to be some transportation hopping and you're gonna need to understand that, but it does take some time. Now you may say, Whitney, it's not gonna take me 45 minutes to get to the parks on a park day. Well, you also have to consider there's a lot of other people who are wanting to get on the same bus or the Skyliner or even the monorail as you, or even the boats. There is so many people wanting to get to the same destination, and it does take time, even lines. So it may not itself, the bus, take 45 minutes, but the waiting for the bus and then getting on the bus, getting off the bus, and then waiting in the lines, it takes time. And I just want you to understand that it may take a little bit longer than you had anticipated. So number two on the list is making sure that you check the hotel and rides refurbishment and renovation schedule on the Walt Disney World website. They do have it listed out for you guys so that you know. Now, if you have a travel agent, they probably will let you know about your hotel if it is having a renovation or refurbishment within, and if it's going to bother you. They'll just check with you before booking. Now, they do like to let you know. Not all travel agents do that, so make sure to ask, or you yourself can look on the Walt Disney World website and just double check before you go. Now, I will say we stayed at the Grand Floridian in 2023, at Christmas 2023, and we absolutely loved it. And they were doing some renovations, touching up, and it did not bother us one little bit. It was still just as beautiful. I heard quite a few people were like, man, this took away from the magic for me, seeing all the work and the workers. I thought about it as they're making magic for our future Disney trips. It didn't bother us one bit. We've been to Disney World where they were working on the castle, and that was a big bummer that we had scaffolding in some of our pictures. But we've been since, thank goodness, and it looks beautiful. They have to renovate, they have to keep up, and you know, sometimes it is a bummer, but you know, we like to have nice new things, and they're trying to keep up and keep their parks looking beautiful. Another thing you need to know is sometimes those rides do need to be refurbished, or they will completely renovate it. Refurbished means that they're just going to shut it down and just kind of touch it up, clean everything up a little bit, make sure the ride is running smoothly. Sometimes it takes a couple months, sometimes it can take up to a year. It just depends on how much they need to do. Now, a renovation is when they just do a complete overhaul and change the ride completely. So kind of like when Splash Mountain went down and they changed it to Tiana's Bayou. That means that it completely got an overhaul. It's the same ride system, but it's different now. But you wanna make sure to check that schedule so you know, just so you don't get bummed out. You show up to a ride and you wanted to ride it and you weren't able to, but since you checked that schedule, it might help out just a little bit. So number 3 on the list, Disney snoops. Not technically. They're just doing a safety check just to make sure that everyone who is in your room that you said was in your room is in your room. They're just checking to make sure everyone is staying safe. There was an incident in Las Vegas, not gonna get into it, but after the Las Vegas incident, they put in this policy for all of their housekeeping at least once a day just to check in on their guest that is staying at Walt Disney World resorts. They will check on you. Even if you have that little do not disturb tag on your door, they are gonna knock on your door. Typically, they will knock on your door and ask, hey, do you need your trash changed? And they will do their check that way. Or, hey, do you need some towels? If you receive housekeeping every day, you may not know that they do this, or they might do it in the evening once you get back from the parks. We stay in villas renting DVC points, so we have seen this quite often. They will just knock on our door and typically ask if we have trash or need towels. Super sweet. They do a great job. I now know what they're doing, but if you don't know what they're doing, it kind of can be like, I didn't ask for housekeeping, or why are they up here? Now, one time we went to the Grand Floridian and the gentleman just knocked on the door and was like, hey, I have to do a safety check. So he came on in and Davey was like, okay, kind of concerned. And that was the first time we had ever seen it in place when we were on Disney World property. And so he came in and just looked around and then left. And he did that every day on our trip, which was fine. But since then, on our other trips, they're kind of a little more like, do you need your trash changed? Do you need towels? But they are doing the safety check. So just something to note. So number 4 on the list is the special offers page to Walt Disney World. A lot of people don't know about this. So if you go to book your Disney trip, go to their website, you're gonna scroll all the way down and see the little tab, and it's going to say special offers. Make sure to check that when you are booking your hotel or you're doing a vacation package. A lot of times they are going to have some discounts. Now, if you are using a Disney travel agent, make sure to ask them, hey, if there's any special offers, do you go ahead and add that, or do I need to ask you for them? I know a lot of people, a lot of travel agents will go ahead and take that special offer and go ahead and apply it to your hotel without you even knowing it, and then sometimes they'll let you know. But some travel agents want you to reach out to them, so make sure to save yourself some money. Keep on checking those special offers pages and let your travel agent know if they are booking it. If you are booking it through the website, you can go ahead and check there and book directly through there if you are not using a travel agent. Number 5 on the list is, do you have to book your trip directly through a travel agent? And the answer is no. No, you do not. You can book your trip directly yourself through the website. You can go on Costco Travel. You can go undercover tourist, and you could even do renting DVC points like we do. I do recommend making sure that you're using a reliable website. Do not just go to eBay and be like, I want to book through here. Don't do that. That's not safe. If you're not using a travel agent, make sure you are using a reliable source to book your trip. So we have done it all. We have booked through Disney. We have went through Costco Travel. We went through a Disney travel agent. We've done it all. They're great. We have been to Disney enough. We kind of feel comfortable with booking ourselves, but our favorite is renting DVC points. It saves us all kinds of money, you guys. People still to this day do not believe me. I've been raving about this for years now. It saves you all kinds of money. I'm not gonna get into it right here. I do have quite a few videos on our channel if you'd like to check that out and save some money for yourself. Those videos will be linked down the description box below. But if you are a first timer to Disney World or you haven't been in a long time, please use a Disney travel agent. They are super helpful. They will get you the resources you need, get your vacation booked and planned, and help you out, do a fabulous job. They are free. Their services to you are free. They do a great job. I will have a couple listed down below who are reliable and are great with booking Disney vacations. So number 6 that no one typically tells you about is you don't have to stay on property to still enjoy the magic. You can stay off property and probably save yourself a whole lot of money. We typically unfortunately, not unfortunately, we love it. We stay on property and we love being in that Disney magic. We don't like to break that bubble on vacation and leave, but if you're wanting to save money and even go to other theme parks, there are all kinds of hotels, Airbnbs, all kinds of places that you can stay and you can enjoy going to Orlando, Disney World, Universal, SeaWorld, all the places. You can enjoy it even off property. So number 7 on the list is you do not have to purchase the Disney dining plan if you do not want to. If you want to, that's great. If you don't have to, and you might save a little bit of money. A lot of times you're not getting your money's worth out of the Disney dining plan. Truth be told, you're gonna have to do some math and make sure that you are making your Disney dining reservations well worth it to make sure that you cover those costs using the Disney dining plan. Honestly, I have a couple of videos on the channel if you'd like to check them out to see if it's going to be worth it for you and your family or not. They're on the channel, you can go check those out. So number 8 on the list is that no one tells you is you can order off of the quick service kids menu, even as an adult. We like to save money and sometimes we're not that hungry, so we will go ahead and just order off the kids menu. Also, Pecos Bill's kids menu, goodness be, that is a lot of food for the kids. And even sometimes we will split it with our kids or even split it between them two. And sometimes Davey and I will split a meal just to save some money. So if you want to order off the quick service kids menu, go right ahead. Now table service, you can't use this hack, but you can with quick service. So number 9 is meet and greet with characters. You can go in your My Disney Experience app and look at the character schedule to see what times they will be out as well as their wait times. So a pro tip from me to you, if you know your character schedule that you want to see and you know where they are located and they are outside, go ahead and start lining up, get in the line at least 10 to 15 minutes before they come out. I know you're still waiting, but sometimes when characters come out, it does take a long time if you see them and they've already formed a line, and sometimes they do have to take breaks. So if you already know their schedule, know that they're gonna be there, go ahead and get in line. That way it'll save you a little bit of time. So I will let you know that there are some pop-up meet and greets that no one knows about, and it's magical for everyone. A lot of times these are called character paloozas. These are characters who are brand new to the park. They might be brand new and they're just wanting to visit and get some character interaction with families. But these are so magical, especially when they're pop-ups. Sometimes if there is a ride down and it's taking a little longer and they're needing to direct some crowds, they'll bring out some characters, and it just makes for some magical moments. I honestly love those more than the scheduled character meet and greets. Those are a lot of fun. You do have magical moments in those as well. We've enjoyed magical moments there. But the pop-up ones, it's like an excitement of, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting them. And it is so neat. So it doesn't always happen, but it is so magical when it does. So number 10 on the list is how crucial the My Disney Experience app is. You guys, please download it before your Walt Disney World trip, and please go through it, explore, take some time before your trip to know what you are doing. Do not get on your trip at your hotel the night before and be like, oh yeah, I gotta download that app thing that my travel agent or Whitney told me to download. Don't do that. Your vacation will not go as smoothly. If you know what you're doing, it will make your life a whole lot easier. So go ahead and download it even a couple months ahead of time. Go ahead and start exploring. I have a full playlist of a ton of videos on my Disney Experience app. If you have questions, go check it out. It will help you out tremendously and your trip will go a whole lot smoother. That little app holds a ton. It has your tickets and reservations. It's where you are able to skip the lines, the lightning lanes. You're able to look at wait times. You are able to get directions from here to there. If you've never been to Walt Disney World, or even like me, I have been to Walt Disney World however many times, and I still use the directions app on the section on the My Disney Experience app because Walt Disney World is so big. Please download that app. please have some understanding of how it works, because you want to have the most magical trip and not have to worry about learning something on your vacation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope our 10 tips have been helpful for you and your family. If they have been, please like and subscribe. Subscribing is free and you will join our amazing community. We hope you guys are having a blessed day, and we will see you real soon.